Pokemon Sword is rated E for everyone by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sword, Crown Tundra Blind. In the last episode, we had completed... No, we didn't Did we complete? I'm trying to remember what we did last episode. I know we encountered Sonia. No, we didn't encounter Sonia. We went back to do a max raid adventure. Now I remember. And we caught ourselves a Suicune. Now, you might notice that I do have these three Pokemon at a higher level. And that I may also have an Azelf, Tapu Fini, Mesprit, Kyurem, and Raikou. I have been playing more of the caves with my older brother. And because these Pokemon aren't part of the Pokedex, I've decided not to show them off as I catch them. Because every legendary Pokemon is available to everyone. So showing off, hey, you can catch Raikou in the same place you can catch Kyurem. That's going to get boring really fast. I will show off more of the caves and show more Pokemon. But there's really no need to show off all of them. Excuse me. So with that in mind, I am going to quickly move Jinx into this box. I don't remember where exactly she is. And Suicune I'm going to put with these legendaries. I started naming the boxes for this area. And I do have a checklist of the Pokemon. I still don't know where they are. And to wrap up this intro, I am going to go back to do the Pokemon Sword methodology of my game, where I would go region by region, catching all the Pokemon that is available and showing off their evolution when available. So with that in mind, let's see what we have next. Peony wanted to see us, so let's go in and talk to Peony. Aha! Here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. What's with the rock? But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about. Dyrezz, let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Right here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. Oh my goodness. More father jokes. So here's a grand adventure expedition, Chief Dyrezz. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us just weren't gallivanting off together? My dear Nia would come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. Gah, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Expedition uniform. Oh, please tell me I can get rid of that hat. Haha, look at this. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. If you ever need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up when you're feeling a bit fancy. Here, have these two. Legendary Clue 1. Clue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legend, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Legendary Clue 2. Legendary Giants. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mon change one. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of Snow Slide Slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Wa together iving stall of snow. Near where the green meets snow in the giant's bed lies the temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out note whack iant eel. On the distant steps of the 3-point pass lies a temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Where ear door all be ened. The door remains firmly shut. Clue number 3, the bird Pokemon. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Their legendary clues I meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telewatching. First off, why not have a look at the clues about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, runs proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. I have a feeling that thing behind us on the table is the crown. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as my notes. Do you want to change back into your usual clothes? No, we're gonna stay in the expedition. Ah, I just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Ooh, Master Ball. This is supposed to be one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know, but could never bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to the base camp anytime. You can't miss it, just looking for the Adventuring Crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Ow, I kicked something. Hey, Chief, my pillows caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Gah, ultra mega seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright. Go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. We've got the wooden crown. It's a good thing I talked to that statue earlier. That's what I saw. It was the top of the pink tree. Okay. Let's go put the wooden crown back on the statue's head. Rustle, rustle, schwonk. The wooden crown fits perfectly on the statue. Crown. Oh, geez. Does it want you to follow it? Hi there, cute little guy. The big bulbous head. Triforce symbols. It's part of the Zelda universe. Crown. It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Yes. Crown. Unknown appeared. Okay. Crown. I'm too nervous to eat berries. I think it's just a grass type, if I remember correctly from Shadow Ball. Oh no! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, can I catch it right now? Or is this gonna be like the... Yeah. So this is just like the Zacian battle at the beginning of the game in Core. The beginning of the Core game. It's super effective. I guess it's because we don't exactly have a name to it that we could catch it. Crown crow. Round crown. Did you have fun? Crown. I don't understand what you're saying. Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What is this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Rum, crow, round. What is this? Duh. Peony? Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that Wow, this is the first Pokemon we actually can communicate with. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to speak to you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and bring them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost over the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. Oh my goodness. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature, or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue's harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body. Peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information about the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Harvest himself. No. Okay, ladies. The Pokemon King? Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that, the King of Bountiful Harvests. I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. You. Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so crops can grow for a change? You, miss. I'm sorry, I'm busy doing nothing right now. The mayor. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Now it's time to go back to Calyrex. Do. Ah, human child. I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So, how was it? Did they say anything about me? that you were just a fairy tale. It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they used to share with me. Oh, no, of course I'm not grieving. I am the king of bountiful harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Your loyal steed. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. The llama? Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something of my current not-so-loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you were able to find any information at all, I ask you let me know. Bye, Calyrex. Ah! Huh? Chief? With the massive noggin. Or, wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange. Like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Oh, Peony. You innocent fool. Let's go back over to the head honcho himself. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields in the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Of course he would leave, and I suspect that he actually knows more than he was letting on. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get moving. And we also have to be aware of clues on the ground. Nidorina! Or maybe it's just female Nidoran. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Hi, Nidoran female. Okay. Let's just go for the Pokeball throws. Aww. Crunch. This is dangerous. Also ignore that sound. Oh. I see. You want to fight. Okay, what's my weakest attack? 80, 90, none and none. Shadow Ball, because it's Nidoran female is just poison type. And I killed it. Either way, stay tuned at the end of the episode because I'll just be going back over previous areas to collect Pokemon that I have missed. Energy trickling out of the den. I see Jinx. I suspect, much like the Digletts, that the clues are going to just be lying out in the open. At least that's what I suspect. Let's shake some trees. That is way too fast of a rustle. I see Amaura, which I do want to get because Amaura is joining my team. Let's go for the Ultra Ball. Oh, Amaura. Light screen special attack. Oh, thank goodness I can use Shadow Ball and not kill it. Ooh, I could use it again. Why does it know that? Oh, and it's gonna be Ice type. I really want this Amaura then. Pokeball. So the reason why I want this Amaura is because it has the ability called Refrigerate, which turns its normal type moves into ice type moves. And I'm sorry, Spade, you had to go down. It was for the benefit of the battle. At least Joy has 500 health, so hopefully she won't go down in one hit. Let's go with... Let's try Ultra Ball again. And there we go. We got ourselves a Pokemon. Amaura. And it's... Which gender is this one? Ooh, female. Sweet. That means that my nickname for her works. Aurora. So we got our first Pokemon of the Crown Tundra for our party. I have not yet decided if I'm going to be keeping Sully, Joy, and Spade while we are up here. But I do know that I want to get them all the way up to max level. Also, I already know the second Pokemon that I want to have on my team. And you guys will easily recognize the Pokemon. Ooh, here's Clue. The Grassland Evidence. Oh, more Clue. So it looks like the foot... I suspect that there'll be more variety in evidence. That is not just footprints. Though it looks like my footprints have now come to a stop. Tiny mushroom. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Oi, oi, it's me, Peony. How are things, Chief? What's that? You found some place ruiny looking? That's gotta be one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. Did you know? Did you see a door with some mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. if all that's true, I think I'd call this particular adventure The Terrible Titans Looking Locked Away. Well, how's that grab you? Right then, Chief, I eagerly leave the rest of this research to you. Talk to you later. I just want to see if I can get the first door open before we call it an episode. Flash cannon. Something's written on the door. Let ring the piercing note that will wake the giant of steel. Let ring the piercing note. Okay, I think I have an idea, and it has to do with Bronzor, or Bronzong. Because that's the Pokemon that's outside. And that definitely was not there a moment ago. Steel Psychic. Let's bring up Sully. Okay. Oh. None of my attacks are that good against it. So I guess I'm just gonna want to do the strongest move I have. 80, 70. Let's start with Stone Edge. Rain Dance. I have a feeling it's trying to use Thunder on me, or it has a strong water move it wanted to boost. Metal Sound. Three Stone Edges and we defeat Bronzong. Okay, please be the thing that opens the door. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna figure out what exactly that means in the next episode of Pokemon Sword Blind. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe if you have not for Pokemon Sword Crown Tundra Blind content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!